Where am I going next?
Right here, Senator. Over here. To the left.
To the left. Okay. Oh, there you are.
Hello, my name is Kevin Weller from Jersey City. We have an affordable housing crisis. Thank you, Senator, for speaking out on RealPage's role in inflating rents. As a New Jersey renter, I filed the largest national class action lawsuit against RealPage and 20 of the country's largest landlords. What more can you do to help ensure New Jersey doesn't fall behind other states that are taking legal action to protect tenants? And what can be done for renters in cities like Jersey City, where local governments refuse to enforce existing laws like rent control?
I think you know this, but this is how I started my career as an advocate for people who are renting. It is the practices that we turn our back on or sanction in our country are outrageous. What they do to block people who complain against their landlords, they put on these blacklists that we've been standing up against. So trying to rent us for speaking up for your very rights. There are so many things in the rental world that if you told them and spelled them out for people, they would not believe they still go on in the United States of America. And so don't forget where you came from. It was a bunch of grisly elder tenant leaders in Newark, New Jersey. We sued a slumlord, eventually got convicted in federal court, who saw their rents going up and their services going down. They're the ones that came to me one day and said, we want you to run for city council, and I said no. But they're the people who put me into this game, and these kind of issues we'll fight for. And I'm hoping that you are in touch with my team. I want to say this, a lot of these issues come down to localities. Come down to zoning rules and other rules on the local level. And this is why every level of politics is really important. This is why this governor's race coming up in New Jersey in November is vital. So this is one of the joys of my life. I ain't getting involved in the primary for governor. But I will tell you, we need to ask those questions to folks about affordability. Because the Worcester County executive, he was telling me this, you often pull your wallet out and say, we at the end of the day are a pocketbook, a wallet state. And to have New Jersey becoming so much more hard to afford is one of the most pressing crises right now, because that is the very idea of the American dream. Can I have economic security? Now, I don't think it's the roof, but it's the foundation of the American dream. That if I work hard and I play by the rules, like my friend over there who's a care worker, I can actually not just barely survive, I can thrive. And so right now, I don't want to leave without this message. Donald Trump has been in office for like 75 days. And for these 75 days, groceries have gone up, inflation has gone up, prices have gone up. It was bad enough before his so-called Liberty Day, which is the most insulting thing to call it, because so many Americans are chained to financial insecurity and are living paycheck to paycheck. And now this president has just done something that for New Jerseyans is going to raise the average New Jerseyans' annual cost by $4,000 to $5,000. So we have to start speaking up at every level. And I'm telling you, one of the greatest lessons from history, again, that I learned in a grade school, that the only thing necessary for bad things to happen in any democracy is for good people to say nothing and do nothing.